Well, what's going on, boys? We'll give you a little recap of what went on last night on the hunt. I'm out here trying to clean up my dog box because I got to go to work this afternoon. We hunted some WMA property last night. It's kind of rough. The place is huge. There's a lot of water, and I don't mean knee deep. I mean real deep water. It's right on the Hatchie River, and there's a lot of lakes and things around there, and cypress knees. And anyway, we had 5 dogs. So one of the videos I posted was Rowdy. That's my buddy Billy's dog. That's a blue tick, and I bet that old boy probably weighs 85 pounds. He looks like he's got some daggum pit bull in him. He's the sweetest dog, but God, he's a big old boy. But his tree is so badass. He's got this ball on him that rings out like a siren. Rowdy don't like to hunt with other dogs. Rowdy's a solo hunter. You hunt him around other dogs, he gets gone quick. And one of those videos was where Rebel had picked up after Rowdy. Rowdy saw him coming and basically hit a tree and ran, and ended up like a half mile from the truck swimming the river. Rebel picked up on that track, which I don't like, but it happens. But he hit on that track real hard and treed real hard on that tree, and we did end up finding that coon. But Rowdy just gets gone. He sees another dog and he gets gone. He don't like other dogs. And on that note, you don't put another dog in his dog box. That's ended bad in the past. So we had old Rebel, my Walker dog, Jonah's blue tick Duke, who's blind, Duke's son, which is DJ, which is the little blue dog that's running around in the video. I don't know if you see him. And then I had little Jenny with me, and I was real impressed with what Jenny and DJ did. They did play a lot, but they're both puppies. DJ's, I think, almost 6 months. Jenny's almost a year. They did play a lot, but in lieu of things, Jenny's notorious for hanging out by the side-by-side of the truck. And since DJ was there, they played real hard, but they both ran together, and they stayed off in the woods. And I could tell by the tracking system that Jenny at one time got almost 200 yards out, and she was checking trees, which is very positive. I call that a win because Cooper never has done that, and he's almost 3. Jenny, you quit digging. Jenny. No, ma'am. She is a little goober. She loves to dig. No, ma'am. Don't you dig. Quit that. No. Ain't nothing in that hole. Coons are in trees, not in the ground. You know better. Nuh-uh. Don't you talk back to me. Good girl. Anyway, Duke's completely blind. He runs into the truck and everything, but it didn't kill his nose one bit. But the problem we had was running Rebel and Duke together. They were trying to compete. So if one hit on the tree, the other would hit on the tree. And at one point, Rebel hit on a tree to try and show up Duke, and Duke wasn't having it and went on. So I knew the tree Rebel was on was bullshit. So none of the dogs we had really wanted to hunt together. Rebel usually does good with other dogs unless it's a dominant male, and then he tries to compete. God, we made like 8 trees. Rowdy treed one real hard. Rebel treed that one. Let's see. Rebel and Duke hit on 2 den trees and a slick. It was a long night. I didn't get home till 3:30 this morning. Towards the end of the night, Rowdy was running around crazy. Billy had to get him out of the river. And Rebel had gotten way out there trying to get in front of Rowdy. And we had to shock him pretty good because he had gotten off in the river. Well, he ended up almost a mile from the truck, and we toned him real good, and he started heading back to the road. Well, the gravel road we're on is like 9 miles long, so I start heading down the gravel road honking so he could know which way we're coming to. And I round this corner, and Rebel standing in the middle of the road covered in blood. I freaked out because I thought something happened to my dog. Turns out he had a little bitty cut on his ear, and it was just in the right spot. It just bled everywhere. He was covered. The inside of the dog box is covered. He's covered. Jenny, quit that. I'm tired of filling your holes. Would you quit that? Jenny. She's got her whole head in the ground. We're gonna fix this. Rebel did lose a lot of blood, but he's all right. I gave him some supper last night when we got home. I fed him again this morning. His ear has scabbed over finally. Jenny, did you look at me like that, you little turd? I did not want to run Cooper last night just because I did not want to chase him everywhere. Would you quit digging? So it ended up being a late night, but y'all check that video out of Rowdy treeing. When we get to the tree, of course, he comes off the tree to meet Billy because Rowdy's just a big old titty baby. He's a good dog. He's just a big old boy. But the ball that he hits when we first get there and he gets back on the tree is just amazing. I love that dog. Jenny girl. But little Jenny here is going to go to Kentucky. I see you, baby. You did good last night, darling. She's going to end up going to Kentucky and getting trained up. DJ's going. Another dog out of the litter's going. And I think one of the guys I know may end up with the mama off the litter. Baron, if you're watching, you know who you are. The mama off the litter of DJ and Duke is going to end up going to Mr. Kennedy up there in Dixon. She's a little red female. I think he's going to run her for a little bit and see how he likes her. Glad to see her go to a good home. I know Jonah's got way too many dogs. I got too many dogs. I'd like to see her, get hunted and enjoyed. So, but boys, for now, I'm going to finish unloading all my stuff, and I got to fill my truck up. Put 140 miles on it last night hunting. And I'll check on Rebel one more time before I go to work. All in all, it wasn't too bad of a night. We didn't harvest as many as I wanted to, but it happens like that sometimes. By the time we got in the truck and went home, the moon was big and bright, so y'all know how that goes. But anyway, boys, for now, it's been real. We'll catch y'all later.